excited, guys, because this morning we are talking about a really hot topic that, if applied, guys, it's really going to help you with your email marketing. If you are new here, I want to give you a big old welcome. My name is Coach Dallas Gordon. I am an international business coach, marketing strategist, author, and speaker. I am here to teach you how to manifest your true purpose in life and also to increase your impact, your income, and your influence online in the digital space. So if you're looking to do any of those things, you have come to the right place. So we're going to get started. So today, guys, we are talking about increasing opens with your email marketing. So I want you to get your pens out and get ready to take in this information because it's very important. It's no point in emailing our list if no one is opening. What I will tell you guys is that email marketing has gotten more challenging over the years since I first started. This year, it is more challenging. It is more saturated in the inbox. And I'm telling you guys now, right now is the time to take action. Set a purpose for your list. Don't just wake up one morning and say, okay, world, I'm going to send some emails today. I want you to start, and you guys know I always like to start from the inside out because that's the foundation that we want to build our businesses on. The outside universe is only a parallel of what you got going on inside. So we want to make sure that our inside is got it popping. So we can project that and reflect that result back to us, okay? So the first thing, let's get right with our inside. I want you to ask yourself, what purpose do you want from your list? I want you today to take notes on what 3 results do you want out of your email marketing. So why are you doing it? And who do I want on my list? What kind of entrepreneurs do I even want here? Because some of us haven't done this work and we just kind of have a list. And I hear more entrepreneurs than not say, I have a list, but I really don't do anything with it. It's a struggle for me to send daily emails to my list. I don't know what to say, but if you sit down and you do the groundwork from the inside out, now you're passionate about your mission with this list now. Now you've given your list a duty. It's my duty to provide this value. It's my duty to nurture these clients. So I can't just be showing up sometimes. I need to be showing up frequently because this is my duty. These are the things that I need to do with this list. Stay away from spam words. This is a biggie. Now, if you go to Google when this is over and you type in spam email words, you will find a lot of articles to come up about spam words. There are a lot of words that you shouldn't use on your titles or in your emails because what will happen is Yahoo, Gmail, AOL, all this stuff that people use, email servers that people use, see those words and automatically flag your content as spam. So be very careful. And do you want to get rich? Do you want to make this money? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Be very careful with cash, money, rich, certain kinds of words. Okay? Be very careful with the word free. There are a lot of words that you got to be careful with in your emails because the people are watching. And if they see you using certain words, they will mark those words as spam. Your sending domain matters. I just changed my sending domain. You may see emails from me now coming from Dallas at dallasgordon.com. I used to have it coming from info@ecombizcoach.com. You want to host your emails. So your sending domain, when you use an email provider, they're going to ask you to select and to verify what email address you're sending emails from. They will ask you to verify where your emails are coming from. Okay, so you're going to have to select whatever email. Do not select a Gmail. Do not select a Yahoo because it will bounce. it will most likely not go through and deliver your emails. You want to host it on your own domain. So to give you an example, my website is dallasgordon.com, so I can go into GoDaddy and I can actually use that domain on my emails as well. There's a whole process, guys. You can look it up. It's not that hard to do it, or whoever your providers are will be glad to walk you through it, okay? But you don't want to use info, words like info and support and things like that in your sending domain. Now, if you want to use words like that for people to contact you, that's fine. So my info at Ecom Biz Coach is still active and people can still contact me for support on that email address. But you don't want to send from that domain because it will get flagged. Those common domains like that get flagged, guys, okay? And people don't get your emails. So I've changed mine to Dallas at dallasgordon.com because it's different. It's not spammy. It doesn't contain any spam words. All right? So you want to do that. Test, and test again. Because I had some issues with my current training. I have probably at this point, about 50 people signed up, but I only have about 14 to 15, last time I checked, 14 to 15 people in my training group. The reason why, for the most part, one reason is because entrepreneurs or people, because I'm not sure if everybody's an entrepreneur, but people don't follow through. That's one reason. Number two, my process was all jacked up from the start, okay? Because I tested my process from an email address that was already on my list. So that means that it wasn't going to get flagged. So what you want to do is when you're building funnels and stuff and you're getting people into your trainings, make sure that you're testing your process from an email address that isn't on your list. Or ask a friend to test it from an email address that isn't already on your list and ask them, did they get it? Because if someone is already on your list somewhere, most likely the email is going to land into their inbox. But if they're not on your list, that's where you can really test whether or not they're actually receiving these emails or not. Narrow down. What do I mean by that? Remember, we ask ourselves as the very first tip, who exactly do I want on my list? And I told you I would share who I want on mine. I personally want people who are eager, who are engaged, and who are ready to take action. Those other entrepreneurs, I just don't want. Okay, so here are some ways that we can narrow down. Don't be afraid to do it. Number one, purge your list at least 2 to 3 times a year. When you don't purge your list, I don't care what anybody says, you are paying for people who don't want to be there. You're also decreasing your chances for opening. Because when you keep people on your list who are either reporting you as spam or they never open, it's communicating with the email providers that this email address, this from sending address, sends junk. Nobody wants it. So you want to get rid of those people who are not opening and taking action. The second way to narrow down is to have a double opt-in. Listen to me on this. We got to stop being the type of business owners that will just take anybody who will listen. I just want anybody who will buy. Let me tell you something. I don't just want anybody who will buy. Listen, if I only serve a group next Monday of my tribers, my original Profit Freedom tribers, and no one else outside of my tribe joins this training, I will serve you guys with delight. Because you are the entrepreneurs that really want to show up, take action, and be there and take this information and do it. It's going to change your life and business. So if I'm doing nothing but just giving back to you and I don't sell a single new spot into the Profit Freedom Tribe, fine. We got to start stepping it up and up leveling it as business owners in a way that if you don't want my stuff, I don't want you to have it either. I want certain people in my tribe who are ready to take action. They're not playing. Number 3, don't be upset when people leave. I know it's easier said than done because sometimes it irks me a little bit when I see people leaving my list. I'm a human being, but I'm encouraging you, let them go. Let them go, because all they're doing is making more room for people who really do want and look forward to your content. And the more people you have on there, the more people you're paying for. So if you're going to pay for it, pay for people who really want to be there. So a couple more bonuses. Add a call to action towards the top of your emails. I don't always do it. Okay, but it's a good way to capture those people who really don't like to read all the way down to the end. Number 2 is short, catchy titles that will create curiosity. So you want to look through the body of your content and find something catchy that would make people want to open, with respect to those spam words that we talked about. And the last one, paid is better. I want you to ask yourself, if you are a free 99 person, how can you expect for something to grow out of something that you haven't put anything into? And if you are using a free provider and you are very, very serious about dominating and growing massively, you want to go with a paid provider, because it's going to affect your send rate, your open rate. It's also going to affect your support. You're going to get very limited support on free tools. So listen, you don't have to pay for everything in your business, but I do have a budget for paid tools. And it's very, very important that I do invest back into my business, because sometimes we suffer for no reason at all because we don't want to come out of our pockets for stuff, okay? So that's everything. I have just unpacked this. This was a lot to unpack. We have talked about, literally, including bonus tips, everything pretty much you need to know today about getting people to open up those emails and increasing those email rates. And I love you guys. Be blessed, be prosperous, and have a wonderful, blessed day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.